Hey, hey everyone! Happy Tuesday! It's Tuesday. We made it. All right, folks. I'm just gonna wait for having some people join us because I don't want to be just talking here all by myself to myself. See how long this takes to load up. Hope everyone is doing well on this Tuesday. I'm super pumped to talk about Record Shop 101. All right, I see that we're getting rolling here. I'm gonna see if my Discord comments are, if that got sent. Not yet, because it's slow. I find this new software I'm using, it's super slow to share to everywhere that I've gone live, but that's okay. I'm just gonna keep sitting here and talking about myself. Hopefully we can see some folks come in the comments. Say hi if you're here. I've got a nice little hot chocolate with me today. I wasn't feeling so hot yesterday. I took the day to literally sleep in bed all day. It was not great, not my fave. But we do have something new I'm really excited to show today. Some front-end UI changes, being able to see your balance. Sorry, not to see your balance, but to see your purchase history really, really clearly. Super excited for that. All right, so I see, hey, here we go. We got some people. Hey, Astrofusion. Hello, everybody. Thank you for coming. Hot chocolate is definitely going to help. So for all those who are watching, if you are new to Record Shop, welcome. We are so happy you're here. I've just got my notes that I'm looking at down over here, so sorry that I'm not looking at you. But I did just want to let you know a little bit about me while you're coming in. So my name is Redbird. My parents call me Lisa, and I came into Record Shop actually as a user first. I started right back with the first drop. My husband heard about it and said, "We've got to get in on this. This is going to change how the music industry works." So that got me just so excited. I do theater in my free time, so not music, but theater, and I just know how artists, whether you're in music, theater, visual arts, digital, pretty much in any way, so underappreciated in our society. So super interested in what Record Shop was doing. And then I got really involved in the community, actually started creating spreadsheets to help us all track our collectibles. And then I thought one day, you know what, maybe I should try and join the team because I was spending quite a bit of my work time doing Record Shop stuff and not doing work stuff. So I was really happy, reached out to Obi and he pointed me kind of in the direction of one of the other team members. So it worked out quite well. I was, landed on the community team. I love working with the community and finding where we can provide more information like these these Record Shop 101 streams to help kind of just talk about the site and what to expect. So as I'm going through the site, please feel welcome to ask questions in the chat. I'll keep an eye on those. And if there's something that I'm going to answer as we go through, I will just let you know that that's coming up. So let me share my screen. Perfect. Okay, so you should see our homepage now. So first off, actually, one other thing I wanted to say about asking questions in the chat. I also always take feedback on these. So if you are a new user or if you're a user who's been around for a while and you think, oh, Redbird just missed this really important feature, or I think you should talk about this, just hit me up on Discord. I'd love getting feedback. I love hearing what you think. I might not always take your suggestions into account, but I do really appreciate hearing them. So digital collectibles as a concept. Let's talk about that before we get too much into the website. So it's really not crazy different from owning a CD or owning a record. One of my favorite stories that Obi tells, here actually I'll stop sharing my screen while I'm just talking. One of my favorite stories that Obi tells is he brought a poster over to one of his favorite DJs, and as soon as he got to the concert, he dropped it in a puddle and then it was ruined. So I think that's the beauty of the NFTs. You're never going to drop it in a puddle. As long as you don't lose your login, I guess. So super just a different way to think about how we're connecting with artists. In Record Shop, we're really trying to bring, especially our community team, we're really trying to bring opportunities forward to our community to connect with artists in different ways. And I think that's really what is driving me to want to do this day after day after day. Is I think it's so cool that we have artists who want to engage with their fans and they want to find new ways to do it. And Record Shop is the perfect place to do that. And we'll talk about some of the things that we've done once we get to the challenges portion of this. But I hope that that helps explain the digital collectibles. And then, of course, it's on this NFT technology, and NFT stands for non-fungible token. And really, it's just this technology that guarantees that the thing that you own, the collectible that you own, is yours. It's been stamped with a serial. It's been stamped, and it's on the blockchain. I don't fully understand the technology to be 100%, but I don't think you need to in this case. One thing that we've done differently than a lot of other NFT projects is that we really focus on the average user being able to get onto Record Shop and participate and get engaged with their favorite artists. And I think that's really different and really important thing to remember. Sure, it's an NFT by the way that we're using the technology, but if you don't have that concept of NFTs, it's kind of the same as do you 100% understand how tapping your credit card at the point of sale terminal works on your phone, or even with your credit card, the NFC chip in there. So the technology's there. That's what makes it know that it's yours and it's unique, but not something that you need to fully understand in order to participate in Record Shop, which I think is awesome. So now that we've got a bit of an understanding of collectibles, let's come and check out my collection. So I have a nice healthy collection because, as I mentioned, I was a user long before I was an employee here. So I can see here I've got 588 collectibles, 71 sets that those are in, and 5 sealed packs. If you come on another Twitch show, you might even see some of us open our packs. It's super fun. But yeah, here's a basic look at what a collectible looks like. So in here, this is a collectible. This is Kaiser Soze, one of our artists on the platform. I can see there's a track on here, 1981. Just really cool art that goes along with all of these as well. A few things I'll point out so I can see which set this is connected with. I'll go over sets in a little bit, but you can also click right from here. Then I can see how many of these cards have been minted, which is a term common in the NFT space, but that just means how many of these exist, how many of these have been created. So only 122 of this particular NFT have been created, and I own number 33, which I think is wicked. What else? That's pretty much the basic overview of this. It also shows right on the card, we call these card faces. So this is a card face, this is a card face. So on this face, I can also see the number 33 right there. The C is showing that it's a common collectible. I'll get into that a little bit later. And then we've got coins over here, which is going to be playing into our gamified thing that's up and coming, with more details coming shortly. I'm going to scroll down and show you a little bit more information that you can get to help you decide if you want to keep, if you want to sell. So I can see 122 cards are in circulation, 66 being held. So that just means that those are actually in my collection, in somebody's collection, not my collection. I only have one. So there's 66 others in collections. 13 are for sale, and I can actually see the list right here of which ones are for sale. So the lowest ask right now is $70. That number is also sometimes referred to as the floor price because it's the lowest price. And then there's 43 that are still sealed in packs. And sealed in packs basically just means that they haven't been opened yet. Somebody has them in their collection. I'll show you the packs in a little bit, but they haven't been opened yet. So if you can imagine a physical sports card pack that sports cards used to come in, they haven't been opened yet, so those cards are still in there. And all right, let's go back to my collection and I'll show you what a set looks like. And maybe I'll try to stick to the same one that 1981 card was in, and that is from the Ballroom Genesis set. So before I click in, a few things I'll look at here. I can see that this set, I haven't completed it yet because it says it's open and that there's 11 on 19 collectibles. So that means I could still collect 8 more. But then if you come in, another thing I want to denote here is that this is a closed set versus an open set, which means that there will be no more cards added into this set. So I can see of the 19, we won't have like a 20th or 21st card ever added. These are it. So I can see all the ones that I own, and then the ones that I don't own here are grayed out. And then here I can see my 1981 that I own that we just looked at. Cool. So let's go over to see the packs now. If you have any questions, pop them in the chat. I will answer them for you to the best of my ability. All right, so here I can see I've got 5 sealed packs, which just means that they haven't been opened yet. So the easiest way to tell is that my sealed pack says sealed, and then my opened pack just shows how many cards there were and how many are revealed. I'm not going to open one for you, but once you do open one, why don't we go take a look at this Fat Rat one. You can sort of see all the cards that were in there. You can click through to the sets. And if you have one that is unopened, again, I won't actually click open, but this is what you'll see. I can also choose to list it for sale. I'll talk about sales in a little bit, but let's first talk about drops. So how do you even get a pack? So you need to attend a drop. And a drop is basically when we're selling a pack. Sorry if I've just said that like 8 times. So right now we're not selling one. We don't have a pack on sale. So if I come and look at one of our most recent ones, it was the Fat Rat Drop 2. So it's sold out currently. So make sure you sign up for our newsletter so that you get information on when drops are happening. You can join our Discord. All of this is on here. I'll talk about Discord in a little bit too. So just come check us out. So our drops here, we had the $12 for Fat Rat. The Genesis was $17. I think that's pretty much it. If y'all can think of anything else I should talk about, let me know here. But now I'm gonna pop over to challenges. Okay, so this is where I get like really excited. And we just, oh my gosh, getting chocolate, hot chocolate all over me. So we just released a challenge like 2 hours ago. Yeah, 2 hours ago. It's a BPM challenge. Whoop, whoop. So a BPM challenge is basically something really short, really quick, and fairly easy to accomplish. So if we come check out this challenge right here, so it's your favorite 3 release collectibles in your collection. You put them in your hand. I will show you how to do that in a little bit. And then just keep them in your hand until the timer runs out. If you would like to tweet about it, we love sharing the Record Shop love. We really, really appreciate any time you do tweet about us. I think it just helps us build our community. Very important. Oh, I just noticed my player's open. Let me minimize that. So super simple. So then you are entered in for a chance to win a Genesis mini pack, which is really wicked. I think they're like $70 or $80 is their floor price on the market right now. So that's pretty awesome. And all you have to do is keep stuff in your hand. And we're going to live stream that right here on Twitch. So make sure you hit that subscribe button while you're here so that you get all of our notifications. Hit our follow button for notifications and subscribe if you would like to as well. I'm also going to go check out some of our previous challenges because that challenge, I don't want to say it's not our best challenge, but we've had some challenges with some really amazing prizes. So I'm just going to maybe just talk a little bit briefly about these different challenges. Solar Stone, ASOT 1000. ASOT is a State of Trance festival, electronic music festival. The prize for this, there was quite a few steps that you had to complete, but the prize was a trip to a State of Trance and to be Solar Stone, who is performing at a state of trance to be his tour manager for the day. So you got to go all access behind the scenes. Super, super, super cool. So cool. Our Todd Terry challenge was you got an airdrop of a free collectible from Todd Terry, and it was This Is America, his remix. So good. This is the first challenge ever by Rcrdshp. And Berlin, we did a 2-part challenge. One got you a Berlin collectible. Then the follow-up, actually, the winner of this one got an actual trip to Berlin is the prize, a trip to Berlin. And it was supposed to be for New Year's Eve, but unfortunately had to get bumped out due to some pandemic restrictions. So super cool. We also make sure that we reward our runners up for definitely for Solar Stone. I think there was 20 runners up who won free guest list, lifetime guest list to Solar Stone shows. Runner up of Berlin, they earned the next Dance Capital card, which was the requirement to get into this challenge. So if you just think about what that might mean in the future for LA, for Los Angeles, the city of angels. Next up, I want to talk about our latest major challenge. It wasn't a BPM challenge. It was our Rcrdshp Studio Challenge with Disco Fries and Lana Leon. So I'm actually going to click into this one and explain a little longer. So sorry if you didn't want to talk about this, but I love talking about it. It was super, super simple to enter. You just needed to have one card, you had to send a tweet, and you had to link your Twitter and your Discord accounts to your Rcrdshp profile so that we could know who you were, because we don't know who you are outside of Rcrdshp. And that got you access to a Discord chat room where you got to actually participate in creating Disco Fries' next song. It was so, so cool. So, very wicked. We're planning the release party right now. It's going to be a friggin' good time. Let me tell you. All right. I think that's pretty much it for challenges. Just please keep an eye on our challenge page. Some of them are so, so easy to enter. And you win chances at packs, you win chances at trips. So, some of them are going to be harder to enter, not going to lie. But some of them are really easy. You can win free stuff. Yeah, Astrofusion. She said participating in the track creation was so much fun. It was so cool. I've never participated and helped make a music song before, a music song. So that's something new I can add to my resume now. No, so super cool. Keep an eye out on what we're doing because we've got some really great ideas. Okay, next I'm going to head over to my Rcrdshp account, but I'm going to do it on my work page because I do not really want you to see my own personal information. So I'm going to come over to my profile, quickly walk you through this and walk you through the one new feature that we just released. So basic stuff on this page. You can add a profile picture, your name, your email. Here you can connect your social accounts. Really important for a lot of our challenges. Like I said, it's how we know that we know who you are. If you have a balance, I'll show you my personal profile what the balance looks like because I do have some balance. And I'll show you actually what the transactions look like too. So new literally as of I think today, this balance activity section. So super cool, but you can see your balance. You can earn balance through the marketplace, through selling collectibles, and that's it right now. There's no and. So here I can see an actual history, which is really nice and new for us. Last thing I'll show you here is verification. I haven't done it yet, but this will be really essential if you do want to withdraw money from your account. I'm not going to talk about withdrawals today, but we are going to talk, sorry about that, we are going to talk with our Chief Product Officer tomorrow here on Twitch. About actually almost exactly 24 hours from now at 4:30 Eastern Time, 1:30 Pacific. So make sure you're here if you want to hear more about that, if you want to hear about what the team has been working on. All right, so verifying your account, though, is a really important step to being able to withdraw, because we need to know who you are, not just on Twitter and Discord, but in real life. So part of this, you have to actually have a photo of your ID. You're going to take a selfie. So just so you're aware, you're going to have to do all that. It's super cool. All right, I think that's pretty much it for profile. Just checking to see if we have any questions over here. Oh, one other thing I wanted to say about account verification, sometimes also referred to as KYC, and which is know your customer. So just if you hear the KYC term thrown around, that's what we're talking about. All right, so let's hop over to the market, because I think it's, well, a very important place if you do want to see what you can buy, if you want to add to your collection, if you want to sell for your collection. So I'll just come and pick this run-in card. So I have decided that I need this for my collection. This is the first page I see. I can come here and look at the serials, look at and what I want to buy. So one thing I'll note before I move on, the serials, do they have a value? Questionable. I don't know. It's really more for your personal interest and what you are personally interested in. Is number 43 inherently worth $2 more than 102 and $8 less than 135? No. This is totally, oh, sorry, I just saw Astrofusion's comment that we're making it rain in purple. Making it rain purple in Discord. We just added a new OGAF member. Okay, let's pause and we'll go. I'll show you what she means and then we'll come back to this because that's really fun. Okay, Discord is our chat. You can chat with literally all of the users. Everyone who is on Discord, who is part of Rcrdshp, you can come and chat with us. So I can see here Rcrdshp. I don't know how to say your name. Sorry, man. Just completed OGAF, which I'm going to talk about in a little bit, but I'm just going to fast forward to now. So then we do this thing called a purple party where everyone comes and they send you purple gifts. So like you can just come pick up a gift, purple. And I like to send all things birds because like why not? It goes with my red bird theme, but it's purple bird. So come on in, celebrate purple party. To be completely honest, we also send a list. We will often send a message out in our internal Slack communications to say, hey, there's a purple party, go check it out. So everybody internally knows too. All right. Yeah, thanks for that tangent. Okay, back to Marketplace. So yeah, basically, is there really a difference inherent in the serial number? Probably not, but like other than people do like to collect certain numbers. Certain numbers are important to certain people as well. So personally, I would probably spend an extra $2 and get this like half serial number, but that doesn't mean you have to, especially when there's only 136. So I would probably think about buying this one. Then I can choose to buy with my balance, which is also a new feature that we just released a few weeks ago. You can buy with your credit card or use a prepaid balance. I think we need to get rid of that button soon. Now, if you are ready to sell something in your collection, so maybe that, maybe I should go over to this 1981 here. I have 3. It looks like I have like 3 of them. So I've got 3 of these. Do I really need 3? I don't know. Just quickly looking at them, I see my cereals. I probably want to sell my lowest cereal. One thing I'll note too before I forget, talking a little bit about how lower cereals are really nice, but a perfect cereal is also something that a lot of people really like, and that would be number 313 out of 313. So that's a perfect cereal. All right, so I'm ready to sell this. I can see right now the lowest is at $5 for a very similar serial number. That probably makes sense that I would list it around there, except I'm just gonna list it around $10 just so you can see the commission breakdown, because I do want to show that today too. So minimum listing price is $1. Commissions and fees. So we take a 12.5 commission. That gets split between resale fees and artists and creators. So for me, my payout for this would be $875. Make sense? Cool. So I do also want to highlight though that the commission and fees are different on packs. And the main reason for that is we have to divide out that fee to more artists. So we need to make sure that we're taking a little bit more. So you can see here, I'm only making $750. So it's a 25% commission. So just be aware of that. If you do want to sell an unopened pack, just watch out for that. And doing these, starting to sell these, that's how you start to accrue account balance. So that's how I've gone up to 4,000 right before I started. I sold a whole bunch of stuff because I wanted to make sure, well, a lot of my duplicates I didn't need duplicates of, and staff, I just didn't want to have to worry about not selling things because I was a staff member. The last, not the last thing I want to show you, but the next thing I want to show you is the analytics tab. So here we've got every single card and every single piece of data you might want about them. Well, maybe not every single, but I'll show you how to get more data. So you can sort all of these columns by clicking on the head. For example, for the last challenge, we're doing release type cards in your hand. So you can come here and sort and see which cards are release cards. You can see when they were minted, how many coins, blah, blah, blah. Cool. So you can just kind of come and like learn a little bit about your collectibles or learn about what you might want to add to your collection. Now I want to show you some really cool stuff and start showing you that in-hand feature. So I'm going to look up, oh no, it's broken. Okay, I know it's pretty rare. Not that rare. Okay, unfortunately our search function ain't working right now. So let me try and guess at where that would be. I want to get my Extraordinary Insights card into my hand. All right, so putting something in your hand. Putting something in your hand will open up its utility if it has utility. Not every card has utility. Right now we've got a list, a fairly short list of cards that do have utility, and Extraordinary Insights is one of them. And Walkie Talkie is another one. I just want to think of all the ones I want to get in my hand. Lighter would probably be around this page. Too far. So a lot of pressure going through my collection and like trying to guess where certain cards are based on their alphabetical order. There we go. Lighter was the one I wanted. So I'm just clicking and dragging, and if I want to remove it, I just hold and drag out. Lighter I wanted, EI, Secret Handshake, and Walkie Talkie. Okay, so I can probably go from the back and work my way forward. Walkie Talkie, where you at? I'm really showing off my spelling skills right now, I think. It's no stress. And the last one I'm going to get is Secret Handshake. And the reason I want to put them all in my hand is just to show you all of the utility all at once. Secret Handshake, you'll notice there's 2 cards. I'm going to take Secret Handshake. Secret with a K is a scary boy, but I'll talk about him when we get there. Okay. So because I put Extraordinary Insights in my hand, I just got so much more data here. So super cool. It's basically saying, yeah, you're getting more insights into your data. So there's 2 places right now where you can see this. The first is in the Analytics tab. And the second is in your collection. If you go to a collectible you have purchased. And I always forget which ones I've purchased, but I think I have a Tubenberger. Until I purchase another one for a challenge, I'm not going to be able to remember any other that I have purchased. This demo is always going to be a Tubenberger. Oh, and like, look at this card. It has so many extra faces on it, and it's even got a video of Tubenberger talking. You won't be able to hear it because I don't have my sound shared, but super cool. And the other thing that Extraordinary Insights is giving me on this page is this sales history right here, which is awesome. So if a card's gone through quite a few buyers, it'll show you the whole history. So really nice. And that's only because of Extraordinary Insights. Basically anything with this like cool blue, purple, pink, green, yellowy color. That's how you know it's an Extraordinary Insight content. Oh my goodness, one thing I forgot when I was talking about my collection was how to use the player. Super simple. That's it. I'm just gonna pause it because I don't think anybody else can hear it. You can make playlists. I know the team is actively working on building out this listening ability. Something else that has just appeared on this page that wasn't here before, if you haven't noticed, is this little burning thing. It looks like a little lit fire. And that's because I had this lighter in my hand. And I'm not going to do it because I don't want to actually destroy this card. But I can, if I held that down all the way, it would actually burn this card. And burning means destroying. It will destroy this card. It will no longer exist. What happens? Why would you ever destroy a card? That makes no sense. You might do it for a number of reasons. You might do it to reduce the number of cards that are available to purchase. If you really want to corner the market, say, you can do it also to release coins, which I think is the most important part. What are coins? What are they going to be used for? That is coming shortly, hopefully. So we don't 100% know how to use coins on the site yet, but it is coming and it will be cool. And the very last one, this is normally how I transition over to Discord, but we did that earlier for the purple party, pizza party. Okay, you all know what's on my mind today, apparently. All right, walkie-talkie. Walkie-talkie gives you a very secret little room in Discord. I can see the purple party has been continuing on without us. Very cute. So walkie-talkie gives you access to, where is it? There it is. Get It Real Time, which is a full history of the marketplace. So super, super cool. Good if you are wanting to keep track of what a certain person is buying for a challenge, maybe. This was actually really essential for the person who won the Berlin New Year's Eve trip. He came into this chat, looked at the entire history of like the 2 or 3 people who were below him on the leaderboard, and he made his decisions of how he was completing that challenge based on what they had previously purchased. So it was really cool to hear that. Mystery buyer. How? Interesting. How would one do that? That is our friend over here, the Secret Handshake. So Secret Handshake used to have a different ability. That's not the right word. Used to do something different. Again, I'm not going to actually do this because I don't feel like buying this card right now. But if I were to come over here, now that I have Secret Handshake in my hand, it is going to pull from my account balance. So you need to have balance. And it's going to actually hide my name in the Get It Real Time channel. I don't know how to, there we go. So then you hold the buy button. What? What the heck? heck? Okay, I'm not sure how this works. I haven't tried this recently. That scared me. Oh no, here we go. So you hold the secret handshake. That was duh. That was a very duh moment for me. Hold secret handshake. You have until those bars like fully go across. So if you change your mind, you can let go. I've heard that if the card is more expensive, that you have longer, they move even slower. All right, so back over to Discord because I want to show you a couple of important places. Announcements is really important. We do post here everything that you should need to know. Kind of check out this whole info section. It'll get you off to a really good start. This support section, also really great. I'm going to really highlight this suggestions chat. Sorry, my brain is really coming to the end of the night here. But suggestions is really great. Multiple members of the team will actually actively come in here and look at what suggestions have been posted by community members and then see how we can incorporate that into decisions that we're making as a company. So really, if you do have suggestions for us, honestly, truly, pop them in there. Can't promise that we'll respond. Can't promise that we will actually take your suggestion into account, but we might. And that's super cool. Here in support, honestly, most of the time we're just going to ask you to submit a support ticket, but sometimes you can get a good, you can get some good information here. Oh, see, our friend here who just turned purple, he just asked a question on how to become OGAF, and we explained it to him there. Resources from the community. Chris is maintaining this, and it's a really great section for you to come see what other community members are doing, what they're talking about. We've got one pager, we've got some market links information, lots of videos and Twitch shows. I'm going to actually show you OGAF Club in a little bit because it's really great. And blogs from the Reach. So come check all this stuff out. If you want to create some content for us, go for it. I'm going to say again, if you didn't notice, that's my name there. This is how I keep saying it's how I got a job here. So spent many, many hours doing it before I was hired, but that's okay. Worked out in the end. And then finally, questions for staff. Post your questions in here that you have for us. We'll be happy to answer. And then the main place you're probably going to be active in is the general chat. This is where pretty much everybody comes to chat. Lots of other rooms. I'm not going to go through every single one. I think you're going to get bored really quickly. Next up, I want to show you, I think it's time for Medium. So this is another official resource. I'm going to talk about some unofficial resources shortly. But our Medium blog is where we've been posting all of our important content for you to read. Highly suggest following. You can get them by email too. You'll get updates on product. So I can see one here from Jonathan, who we're having on tomorrow to talk more about the product. From Chris, our community manager. Peter, our chief platform officer, and talking about that Disco Fries and Lana Leon challenge we had. And then I find these are really important from Andrew. Before we release a drop, before we release a new pack, you can come and read what's going to be in the drop. It gives you information, how many packs, the price, what's going to be in it, and then literally every single collectible that will be in it. So you can come in and get an idea of what you're signing up for before you purchase. All of our packs are random. I realize I haven't said that yet, but they are completely random. So everything from the serial numbers to what you get, all random. And the last official resource I'm going to share with you is right here on Twitch. So again, make sure you are following us so you get notifications when we go live. Feel welcome to subscribe as well. We're really happy to be coming to you via video and chatting. I love being able to actually chat with people if you're on. So make sure you ask us your questions live. Now I'm going to show you some unofficial resources. Ooh. And the first one is ogaf.club. So we talked about OGAF earlier, but I'm going to just talk about it a little bit more now. OGAF stands for Original Gangsta as Fuck. So OG, OGAF, OGAF. We're just getting really lazy with how we pronounce it. So OGAF is this concept that to show that you're supporting Record Shop, you can become an OGAF. And becoming an OGAF is simply collecting 7 collectibles from the OGAF set. Let's see, 7 ones. It was, I think, our very second drop that these came out in. And it features some Discord moments. They're really fun to read through, actually. So you can come in here. OGAF.club was created so you could keep an eye on the floor price of this set, so you could know when it was a good time to become an OGAF. You can, so, like, this site has got some really great stuff that you can come and see price history. You can see it for 30 days, as long as you hold tight, because they're crunching the latest data for you. It's a little slow. I'm going to go look at some other stuff. So you can get this kind of data on pretty much everything on Record Shop. Collectibles, the sets, different coins. This is a really great really great website if you are really into trading collectibles. This is probably something you need to bookmark so that you know where it is. The very last thing I'm going to show you, another unofficial, is the spreadsheet that got me my job. I'm definitely like a spreadsheet freak. I love spreadsheets. So this is how my brain works. It works in columns and rows. There. Nah. So basically very similar to the analytics page into ogaf.club. But you can sort it on your own. If you're familiar with Google Sheets, you can actually have this data automatically export into your own collections, to your own Google Sheets, so you can keep track of your own collections, which is what I do. Super helpful for me with my collection. And I think that's pretty much it, fam. If you do have any other questions, please post them in the chat right now so I can answer them before we head off. Again, I'm totally open to suggestions. If there's anything else that you think that I missed or that I should highlight more or highlight less, happy to talk about these. I think these are really important. These Record Shop 101s are to bring in new community members, to really explain what we're doing here. So I want to make sure that this is valuable for our community. And I just make stuff up as I go. So hope y'all had fun today. I'm not seeing any questions or any other last thoughts. Yes, I am. Will there be a list of eligible participants for the current challenge before the timer expires? I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that one, Scotty. I am. One of the things with the BPL challenges, because they're so quick and short, we often aren't providing lists of eligible participants, especially with something like cards in hand, because it's so quick for you to take a card in and out. I will ask, you might want to pop that into Discord, maybe into questions for staff, and then someone with the actual answer can answer you instead of me not giving you an answer. I apologize that I don't have a better answer than that. Find which cards were released. Oh, okay. So Scotty IM says it was just hard to find which cards were release cards. So basically you want to be able to verify that your cards are all releases. I understand that is, we haven't made that the easiest. Again, I'll just show you one last time how to verify that on your own. Let me just share my screen again. And to anyone who is listening in who is also wondering the same thing. One of the unfortunate parts of the actual collectibles page is that you can't see what type it is. So what I would probably do, because I think I can sort by type, I'll probably do Z to A because I believe release, oh, wristband is the lowest one. So then I can see here all my releases and then I could bring things into my hand. Does that help, Scotty? I hope that helps. Cool, cool. All right, so let's go raid someone. Okay, great. I'm glad that helps, Scotty. All right, so we're gonna go raid another channel, go check out some of them. I actually really like this DJ, Z0 and Pitch. I think it's Z0 who he's actually blind and he's a DJ, so super cool. We're gonna go check them out, play their music. They're awesome. Thanks everyone for joining.